Hello everybody and welcome to the Color Mirrors Oracle card video reading. Now how this is going to work is every month for the year of 2015 I'm going to draw 3 cards and offer an insightful reading that will hopefully offer you some guidance for that particular month. And I will dip into the colors, the numerology, astrology, or any guidance that gets channeled through at that particular time. So how this is going to work is you need to pause the video right now and pick a number between 1 and 3. So 1, 2, or 3. And pick your number, write it down, and then wait to see which card I pick for that particular number. Okay, so just pause it for a moment and come back when you've chosen either 1, 2, or 3 as the number that would be the card for the month of January related to your life. Okay, great. So I'm going to shuffle the Color Mirrors Oracle cards. For anybody that hasn't yet got the cards, please, you can get them on amazon.co.uk. You can get them on my website, moirabush.com. And there are various Color Mirrors practitioners and teachers who also sell the cards. So they're pretty much out there now. All right, so randomly going to pick 3 cards. So I'm going to pick card number 1. So if you had number 1 as your card, here is your card for January. Can you see that? Okay, tough one. It's a black card. Whenever black comes up, it indicates rebirth. This card is actually called the Black Phoenix, and it is the rebirth card. So if you've chosen number 1, now this is your card. In January, you are being offered an opportunity to have a rebirth moment, all right? This means that some part of your identity or something that you've identified yourself with has to be let go of. And you are able to then look into the future and find a new you, find a new way of doing or being. All right, now I know this will sound a little bit fluffy at this point in time, but we'll get there. What you need to think about though is, if I am going to have a rebirth moment, if I am going to do something different with my life, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Who am I going to be? So January is a month that you need to be listening very, very carefully, because God is going to speak to you. Now, God speaks to us through signs and symbols, through language, through other people. So be very much on the alert to listen for the guidance as to what it is you are rebirthing for yourself. Okay, so somebody suggests that you go and listen to a talk, for example, and you go, oh, I don't really like that subject matter. Go anyway, because it could be that at that particular event, you're going to hear something that's going to trigger something in your consciousness that says, I'd like a rebirth moment. In other words, I'd like something different. Okay, so January, what you're going to get with the Black Phoenix is the opportunity to completely let go old, to be able to open up for new things to be able to enter your life. Okay, and this, you know, this is going to be on a relationship front, and it's going to be on your career front, your work front, but also spiritually, it's going to definitely be about letting go of old systems and beliefs that you have that are still based around fear, so you can step from the dark into the light. What I always love about this card is it makes me think of Dumbledore's phoenix that just spontaneously burst into flames and became a pile of ashes and became reborn with beautiful new feathers and new powers. And that's exactly what's on offer for you in January. Fabulous. Well done for choosing number 1, and good luck. Okay. Right, let's have a look at those who have picked the number 2. So if you've picked number 2, this is your card. Ooh, very, very nice. Another fire energy. This is the orange fire elemental, and it talks about a fire walk. If you have a look at this beautiful, the elemental cards to me are so beautiful. Our artist Hetty Simon, who's a friend of Melissa Jolly, the founder of Color Mirrors, she made the artwork for this. I just love the way that the whole fire energy is depicted in this card. So what number 2, what you've got going for you in January is an opportunity to, again, very much like the number 1s, to go through a rebirth moment, okay? Now, not as tough as it is for the number 1s who are doing it in a very black and dark way. You are doing it in a very fiery, instant way, okay? So I want you to think about somebody who actually goes and does a real fire walk, you know, where they go walking over the coals and they don't get burned. And it comes down to having a belief system that you won't get burnt. So what is going to change for you in January is old belief systems being burnt up, okay? And what I also like about the orange is more creativity being activated for you in January, okay? So this is kind of a time to go and spoil yourself with something that you can play with, you know, whether it's in your garden or your kitchen, some new equipment, or maybe it's a set of paintbrushes. You always wanted to start doodling with some colors on a canvas. Go and do it. Anything that ignites creation in you is going to help you overcome anything that comes into your life in January that is going to require you to have a little bit of a fire walk, okay? I like this one. I like it also. The orange is also about passion, you know. So this is about igniting something in you that you are passionate about. Okay, so if you've lost your passion recently and you haven't felt like you've motivated to do anything or achieve anything, I think January is going to be a month where I think a little fire might just be lit, you know where, to get you moving. So good luck for those of you who picked number 2. Okay, so those of you who've picked number 3, here comes your card, randomly picked in the pack, closing eyes and not looking. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, wow. White Soul Congealed Light. Oh, isn't that amazing? Okay, so for those of you who've picked number 3, what you have here is a card that says you are going to get a sense of yourself as a light worker in January. Okay, now that's really quite beautiful because so many of us just feel different and feel odd and feel, you know, like we're not like everyone else, but without a purpose. And I think in January what will happen for you is you're going to get that sense of, but I'm here for shining my light. It's as simple as that. I'm here for holding my light and my truth no matter what. So I think the only kind of challenges you might get faced with in January is people who might still criticize you or have a disbelief around your spiritual learning and your spiritual beliefs and truths that you know for yourself is your foundation, your spiritual foundation. Just remember that the only reason that they're still criticizing you is because you expect criticism. So January is a really good month for you to toughen up as a spiritual light worker and go, but this is what I believe and that's that. And don't tolerate any criticism from anybody, okay? Because it's just their fears that are being expressed. Don't take it personally at all right? Really know and remember that you are congealed light. You are God in a body, okay? The rest of the world is still beginning to remember that. January is your turn to just stand up for yourself and say, but I am that on the planet. I am a beacon of light. So number 3 is go and shine your light. You are lucky that you have awakened and you've remembered that you are a light worker. Now just be patient and help guide others to find the light within themselves. So there we are, my angels. There are your cards. There we go. Well done, and thank you so much for participating in this video, and please share it as freely as you want to, and we will see you in February to see what February brings up and allow the cards to give us the guidance. Lots and lots of love and blessings. Thank you.